with OCD, and sometimes with specifically religious OCD, you perpetually think that you're a bad person. It takes everything that you do that's not perfect, and it makes it into the biggest issue possible. And human beings aren't perfect, so that means that everything is a huge issue. If you didn't wash your hands enough times, then what if you shake hands with someone who's immunocompromised and you kill them? And maybe you don't go to hell because you weren't trying to, but you're still a bad person. You still have blood on your hands. I have very clear memories of being like 14 or 15 and really having trouble finding food to eat because every company is connected to something bad. But if I participate in that, I'm complicit, like morally to the highest degree. And I think people around me thought it was really sweet or funny that I seemed so conscientious, and because it wasn't really affecting them, they weren't really bothered by how much I was struggling. It's hard to explain. The short of it is that I can't get my brain to turn off. The long of it is, well, people think you can see OCD, but you can't. It's in your head, infecting every thought and feeling, growing over them like mold, spreading. There's not a lot of ways to stop it. I find I have to throw away a lot of the thoughts and feelings, the dreams and plans that it touches, just to keep the rest of my mind safe. It's like cutting away the moldy parts of bread or pruning an infected plant. Some days, I wish I could just burn the whole plant and be done with it. Most days, actually. Sometimes I do the things people expect when they hear OCD. I count compulsively, muttering to myself. Or I wash my hands again and again, just to make sure they're clean, that I don't hurt anybody. Because that's what it's about, OCD. Fear and hurt. Horrible twisting of our once well-meaning survival instincts. If I don't wash my hands and wash them again and really make sure they're clean, I could spread germs, disease, and someone could die. If I don't dry my hands until they're raw, I could drip water somewhere, someone could slip and fall and get a concussion or brain damage and never be able to speak again, or they could die. If I don't tug my ear when I think about something bad that could happen, then it will happen. If I don't remember that I could get hurt, then I will get hurt. They'll all get hurt. Everyone that I ever loved will suffer terribly, and it will all be my fault.
I'm just OCD.
And if I let them suffer, then I deserve to suffer. And I will. The universe knows my sins, will make me pay for them. Balance, symmetry, recompense. Whether it be some unknown deity, the concept of karma itself, or something else entirely. It knows me. It can see and hear my thoughts and intention. And if I think or intend wrong, I will be punished. How do you explain that? How do you even begin to explain what it is? If it's a sound, then it's the nails against a chalkboard, screaming. If it's a smell, then it's blood, nauseating, familiar yet wrong. If it's a taste, then it's the way smoke feels when it gets in your mouth and suddenly you realize it's in your lungs and you can't breathe. If it's a feeling, then it's needles under your fingernails, digging deeper no matter what you do, cutting and burning through your nerves. And if it's a sight, then it's whatever makes your stomach churn, looking over the edge when you realize you're too high up, that you're about to fall and you can't stop it. How could you say that? How could you say any of that? Would anyone even believe you? It feels like never being safe in your mind or your body. Are you? It can always get you, as long as you're thinking, as long as you're alive.
Many people don't know that what they're experiencing is OCD for a good portion of their life, and they just attempt to suffer the attached anxiety and depression in silence. Awareness about this can save lives, because when people know there's a name for it, that it's not just them and their brain, they know that there's help, that there's hope. They realize that the pain and darkness that they're feeling at the moment is not there forever.